Hey everyone, Joey from the Wildwood Video Archive and the Wildwood Boardwalk Facebook page, and today we're going to be answering the question, what are those long pools of water on the Wildwood's beaches? Now before we do, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and let's get started. We have been receiving a ton of questions on the Wildwood Boardwalk Facebook page asking what's going on at the Wildwood Beach, not North Wildwood or Wildwood Crest, but Wildwood itself. What people have been noticing is that there are construction crews on the beach and they're digging out these long trenches every couple hundred feet apart from each other. Now, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, here's a quick little video to show you. After seeing something like that, I would surely have a lot of questions too, and so I figured I can go ahead and answer them for you right now. As you may know, Wildwood's beaches are the largest not just in Wildwood, but also in the entire state. We're very fortunate that due to eroding beaches up north, the sand comes all the way down, especially from Stone Harbor, and pretty much lands right on our beach. Today, the longest portion from the boardwalk to the ocean line is roughly about 1,500 feet. Now that's 0.28 of a mile, not the full mile that we all go ahead and claim that our beach is. Now, having a large beach is a good thing and a bad thing. It's great because we can host a ton of events, from Beach Blast that just happened to the Race of Gentlemen that happens later on this season, which is a great race. You should probably check it out. But it does have a negative side to it when it starts to rain on our island. When you're walking the streets of Wildwood and you walk past a storm drain, have you noticed either a stamp or a circle logo that's actually on the top of the drain itself? It normally says something on the lines of "No dumping, drains into the ocean." Well, for those who don't know, it actually really does do that. Decades ago, a drainage system was created in the Wildwoods, which is now used throughout the entire state, where water is collected on the street and then shot about 500 feet all the way down these pipes, which would then go ahead and drop the water into the ocean. Those pipes are called outfall pipes. You could see a really good example of this if you go to 4th and JFK in North Wildwood. You'll notice that the pipe is actually sitting out of water, and I mean, it's quite visible that the water comes through and shoots out on the other end when it floods. Now, in Wildwood itself, the system's a little bit different, and that's because over the years, our beaches have grown bigger and bigger. And as I said before, the pipes reach about 500 feet out, and currently at the largest parts of the beach, we're 1,500 feet out. So depending on where the pipe is actually either 800 feet or 400 feet farthest away from the ocean, which really doesn't help when you're trying to get the floodwaters off the island. When you're pushing water out, instead of it actually going to the ocean, it's just sitting on the beach, and that's where you start seeing those massive pools of water kind of just forming on the beach. Now, to go ahead and solve the issue of forming that water on the beach, the city has to hire construction companies to go ahead and dig around the pipe and dig a trench all the way to the ocean's edge, so that when it does flood, the water can continue all the way out. Now, this needs to be done a couple times per year because with the tides coming in and out, that trench winds up getting filled in. So that's where you see what was happening last week, where the construction crews were on the beach kind of digging out that area again. Now, you're probably saying, well, why doesn't the city just extend it out? Well, guys, that's a lot of money. It really is a lot of money, more than you could ever imagine, considering they have to buy at least a 400-foot long pipe for, I think, about 6 or 7 different spots on the beach, and the city of Wildwood just does not have the money for it. They are applying for grant money to get it done through the state, but that takes time. In the meanwhile, they have to have some kind of system to allow the water to drain properly. Now, there is one good thing about this situation. As you may know, the reason why the beaches are getting bigger is because the sand is eroding from the north coming down. That means that North Wildwood's beaches are also eroding too. Look at 3rd and 4th Street in JFK. You'll notice that the beaches have gotten smaller. Well, that sand winds up going all the way down to Wildwood. And every year for the past 3 years at least, North Wildwood has needed some kind of sand. And Wildwood has sand they need to get rid of. So what do? They dig up the sand in Wildwood, they put it in trucks, and they truck it all the way down to North Wildwood, and they drop the sand. Now, if we didn't have that sand, North Wildwood would have to buy the sand from somewhere else, or have to go ahead and just deal with it. But we're lucky because we have Wildwood over here that needs to get rid of sand, and North Wildwood who needs it, so this actually works out in everyone's favor. So there you guys go. What do you think? Did you even know that there were fallout pipes on the beach? Did you know that they were digging on the beach? Did you even know that they had those long trenches open on the beach for that reason? Feel free to comment below. I want to know what you guys think about this. But I want to thank you guys for joining me. Now, I do want to pause for 1 second and say thank you to all my Patreons. For those who don't know, we started a Patreon account, which I can put the description below, where you can go ahead and donate a monthly amount, anywhere from $1 up to $20, and you get rewarded for it. You can check the rewards in the description below. So thank you for those who do support me. And guys, thank you for watching this video. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. And as always, I'll see you on the beach. See you later.